right, back to our weather. It's what's top of mind for everybody, not just the heat, but also this hurricane that's looming in the Atlantic.
Yeah,
I know you guys are busy tracking.
This is a big story.
Yeah.
All right, we've got the 5 o'clock update that I want to share with all you folks. The stories are the heat, and the stories would be the hurricane. So we'll talk both right now. I got about 3 minutes to get to everything. First, I'll get you outside, and there you have the picture, which looks just fine overhead, but it's still hot outside. That has not changed. We've been holding on to 92. Since about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Well, tomorrow's going to be another hot day, and it looks like tomorrow we'll make our first heat wave of the summer, and then it's the 80s for a few days, and then it looks like the 70s for a good chunk of next week, and then Hurricane Lee, big story, does nothing but get stronger. All right, became a hurricane at 5 o'clock this afternoon. But the heat wave first. 92 on Tuesday. It was 93 today. It looks like 92 for Thursday. Don't count out Friday. Friday's got a shot also. Maybe it gets extended. But right now, I think we're going to set a heat wave for tomorrow, which is pretty late in the season, have our very first heat wave. If you take a look at how the rain plays into the picture, it does come into the area tomorrow. There's a front coming through, but it gets here later in the day. This is showing sometime after lunchtime, 2 p.m., some leading showers come into the area. But with all that heat and humidity, heat provides the lift, humidity, that's moisture in the air, gives you the building block for a strong storm, and the storms are going to be isolated. It's not for everybody, but they could be very strong out there, so the chance for severe weather is there. This is Thursday, 5:30, and then you're going to go into your day on Friday, and looks like here we are midnight on Friday going into your afternoon, heat up the atmosphere once again, and it's a repeat performance, all right? So it could very well be the sort of thing that we're going to see for a couple of days out there. I do want to show you what's going on in the tropics. Hurricane Lee, low-grade Category 1, 75-mile-per-hour winds. It's in the middle of the ocean right now, about 1,100 miles to the east of the Leeward Islands, like around Barbados or so. 1,100 miles, but it's over ocean water, open ocean water, and it's not going to encounter any of the islands. And the islands, you don't want it going to where people live, but it provides friction, right? And the hurricane gets weaker. This stays over open ocean the entire time, gets stronger. We think tomorrow you got a Cat 2, Friday you got a Cat 3, it's Cat 4, Saturday, Sunday, into Monday, up to 150-mile-per-hour winds at one point in time. That's 7 miles per hour shy of being a Cat 5. And this is a beast of a storm that we're looking at out there. What happens, though, after Sunday and Monday? This is as far as we see it. Well, I want to bring in some long-range projections, and I've got to tell you, remember, long-range projections are not super accurate. I'm going to take you out 10 days. 9 days from now. It's not super accurate, but it gives you an idea of how we see the elements at play. This is my favorite part of meteorology, is tropical climatology, and put it into motion. Watch your Cat 5. That's Sunday. Here we are now into Tuesday. It's now getting to the Bahamas. Now it curves to the north. Uh-oh, right? This picture, all right, which is the European, and I know we all love the European because it's been so accurate in the past. This shows the front, which I view as our sweeping mechanism to push it out to sea. It shows it decaying and a low pressure system forming. That's not a good situation because that low would suck the system into our area. This is not a definite. Can I make that clear? It's not a definite. Way out, lots of things could change between now and September 16th. But I'm watching this one so carefully for you guys, very, very carefully. That's all I'm going to say. A lot can change. That European model doesn't look great for the Northeast. So we've got a red alert for tomorrow because it's just as hot tomorrow as it was today, but we've got a better chance for storms. So we've ramped it up from a yellow alert to a red alert. Friday, you still have a chance for a shower or storm. I told you, keep an eye on Friday temperature-wise. 88. You know what? If the showers don't kick in at the right time and cap the temps, you could find a 90 or a 92 on Friday as well. Saturday, now we start to bring those temps down. 83, Sunday, you're 80, and then by next week, we look at the 70s out there, and that storm is a tricky one. I do want to tell everybody, if you go to our website, we've started a blog on just Hurricane Lee, and we're going to add to it consistently as we get the data in from the Hurricane Center, and I'll give you my thoughts on how I think this will play. Tracking hurricane is a lot like watching a pinball come down a pinball machine. A bumper pushes it this way, a little spring pushes it the other. You got to figure out what's going to direct it, and I'll do my best to do that for you guys.
A whole lot can change, obviously.
Oh, a lot, Mo. A lot can change, yeah.
Thanks, Lonnie.
Thank you, Lonnie.